Hello and welcome to Let's Play Destroy All Humans, the 2020 remake version. I'm still your host and this is episode 18, which will be focusing on the mission Mr. Crypto Goes to Capital City. And last time we left off we were in Uniontown, a new area of the game which we haven't seen before. And now we're going to a new area that we haven't seen before. Yeah, it's kind of weird how we are discovering a new location, which is basically Washington DC. As you can see, the is that the? I don't know what's the name of that memorial, the white one. I don't know, the big pointy sticky thing. I seem to remember it has a name, the something memorial, but I don't know. American viewers will be able to probably tell me what that is. Anyway, cutscene. Introducing the mission.
Curious! I was tracking Armquist in hopes of discovering his secret base. But instead he came here, to a civilian facility known as the White House, to meet with his leader, the President.
So welcome to Capital City, which is basically just Washington DC, and it's very nice. Very nice indeed. If you want something interesting here, this is beautiful. This place looks brilliant. All the areas of the game look great, but I think Capital City is kind of the one where they really do want to capture some of the majesty and sort of the grandeur. They said it at sunset, pretty much. There is no real time of day change in this game, I don't think. I think there is, technically. But I'm not sure how to tell what time of day it's going to be when you head in. I'm guessing it's random. But yeah, it's set at sunset and it looks brilliant with all the leaves falling from the trees and all the greenery, all the cars and the streets, and it just looks really nice. Props to the developers for creating these worlds, because I am very much impressed. They pretty much did them all so much justice. Don't know how much Capital City's actually changed from the original game. Side-by-side comparison, I don't really want to do a side-by-side comparison, because doing that would mean going through all the first game again, just to show you stuff that is near enough the same. So I'm going to say this is a faithful adaptation. Nothing's really changed much. Just little things here and there. For the most part, this game is just graphically more impressive. I mean, taking place on the PS4 rather than the PS2. So anyway, this mission revolves a lot of around just making some headway, if you will, getting some information, because we need that to find out what Silhouette is up to. And Silhouette, if you remember, is the main bad guy of the game. Silhouette is the guy in black, you know, the big long trench coat jacket thing, and the gas mask, and the fedora. Very mysterious secret agent type people. Head of the Majestic. And the password we should remember is Blue Rider. Right, Blue Rider is the password. Remember that, even though you're not the one playing the game, I am. But you know, it becomes so instinctual that you remember what to say in these moments. If you played the original game, it's exactly the same. So, you know, there's no real surprises here. Also, I believe we're in the Lincoln Monument. Yes, we are, the Lincoln Memorial. There he is. Good old Abe Lincoln. And all the other US presidents who I can't really name. Because I'm not a United States person. I was born and raised in the UK, and I'm still there now, so I don't know many of the presidents. Only the ones that have been fairly recent, I would say. I mean, I know JFK, Hoover, I know Hoover, Roosevelt, both Roosevelts. Also Cleveland, President Cleveland, Van Buren, you know, just prattling some names off the top of my head. Also, I failed. Ha ha ha. Brilliant. Which is quite annoying. Either way, yeah, I failed probably because of the alert level. But either way, yeah, that's the whole deal here. Doing this mission, just a lot of sneaking around until we can get to the octagon, which is supposed to be the pentagon, but it has 3 more sides. You see how that works? Because it's a pentagon anyway. I mean, an octagon. An octagon. Get it right. So, here's one thing. I will mention I haven't gotten to the end of the game yet, and I don't know how challenging that's going to be. Because the last mission, obviously, of any game is supposed to kind of be the hardest, just by default, you know. That's usually how games work, they ramp up in difficulty. Capital City is a difficult area. It is. For being sort of a residential mainly sort of area, there are enemies everywhere. They know we're here, they know we're on Earth now, and they have set up defences. So we do need to be careful when travelling through Capital City. Area 42, I would say, is just worse because it's just always enemies all the time. There's no civilians. Nobody that doesn't have a gun. So basically, this area is quite dangerous, but I'd say that Area 42 is probably the most dangerous. So yeah, I did have trouble a little bit with collecting the pros for this area as well, because enemies everywhere. And that is one thing I will kind of touch up upon when it comes time to give my criticisms for this game. I'm going to be very, very thorough. I'm not going to leave anything to chance, really. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he's doing the Blue Rider thing.
Welcome to the Octagon, sir.
Where is Blue Rider from? I feel like I should know where it's from, but I don't. It's probably a movie reference or something, you know, a western. Given that he just mimicked riding a horse. Anyway, this is the octagon, and well, it's reduced to rubble, and I don't really know why, because we haven't done that. Which is a bit weird, because who did all this? Why did it explode? That's really weird. I've never thought about that before. Anyway, cutscene in a moment where we will be learning a little bit more about what Silhouette and the military are planning. Because General Armquist is also here. He's mentioned as well. He's one of the bad guys. Cutscene.
Which is why the President has asked me to make some changes.
Changes?
Don't worry, General. You'll still be in command of our military forces. That much I've decided.
You've decided?
It's only logical. My organization has the skills, the specialists. But up to now, we've been a federal agency operating on a limited scale. This new threat, however, demands a radical new concept of national defense.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about a project for a new American century. The time has come to unite our 5 defense branches under a single chain of command.
5 branches?
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Majestic, of course.
You've got to be kidding me!
It's the start of a whole new era, General. And the President would like you to deliver the good news.
Are you out of your mind? You really think the Joint Chiefs will let Majestic swallow them whole without a fight?
I think you'd better convince them to. And General, don't ever talk to me that way again.
Yes, sir.
So, Majestic and the army getting it on. I should have known. Those sly dogs.
Bit cavalier about this, aren't you?
Why the hell not? I don't think it makes any difference.
I didn't clone you to think. And it may make a very big difference indeed. In any case, we have what we came for. Return to your saucer and report back to the mothership.
I mean, that cutscene just opening up was just beautiful, wasn't it? And also we're learning quite a lot more about Silhouette. Because Silhouette doesn't take any orders from anybody, not even General Armquist. In fact, Silhouette's the one giving the orders. So I think we can tell who's the alpha male, if you will, of the human world. Majestic are basically controlling everybody, asking for support from the armed forces, you know. The Air Force, the Marines, the Army, obviously. And, what's the other one? The Navy. Often forget that you know, you have a Navy. But you do. Most likely in the Western world. So, with all that out of the way, that near enough does it, although right now we're racing towards our saucer to stop them from blowing it up. And we can pick up cars. I haven't really shown that awful lot, picking up cars. It is possible to do. So, you know, pick it up and throw them. They always explode when you throw them though. They didn't used to do that, they only just kind of plop to the ground. Like they kind of really should do. But I guess we're throwing it with such force that it makes it explode. Maybe? So, I'm guessing that might be a neat way to destroy vehicles, you know, just pick it up and throw it. And it acts as kind of like a bomb as well, so you can just throw it at enemies. That's pretty neat. You know, I now understand, I think, why they locked it off until the final psychokinesis level and made you grind so much. Because it's essentially just a free weapon. Oh, here's the car, pick it up, throw it, it just blows up. You know, remember when you had to shoot cars? Yeah, now you can just throw them. Very easy. And with that, we are pretty much done with this mission. That's all it was, just a big sort of tour of Capital City and learning new things about what the enemy are planning, the humans. And we're going to deal with that. America infiltrated, Octagon lockdown, search for pint-sized spy in progress. Pint-sized spy? I wouldn't say we're that short. But anyway, we're not even a spy. You know, this is all just communist, anti-communist propaganda. They think we're communists, we're not, we're aliens. Anyway, that just about does it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I do hope you enjoy these videos. I will see you in the next one, which will be episode 19. Which will all be about Armquist versus the Furons, which doesn't show up in this video. See you then.